Hello and welcome to Sorare Sunday for the week of the October 14th to the 20th. And we're going to start by looking at this week. Okay, so this week is the final week of the international break. So we're finally done and we can get back to normal football. But it was a slow week, I'm not going to lie. So we got... I don't think we got anything at the weekend before. Yeah, so nothing, as you can see. I like this as well. Now I don't have to scroll down the whole thing. You can see what I got up here. Very nice. It's got my top ranking teams, so it like goes down to the worst. Really cool, like little update by Sorare, so quite like it. The only player who really did a really good performance was Nico Williams for Wales, and so that was quite a nice little surprise. But then everyone else he was in the All-Star special, so 5,302nd when we got a 104-point player in the team. You need to get a high score to get anywhere in the All-Star stuff. So we didn't get anything that for that weekend. And then for the international, the kind of end of the international stuff, we did all right actually. Christian Eriksen got a goal and assist. We just didn't have a goalkeeper, unfortunately. So that's the only thing that stopped us reaching our target. We were, actually to be fair, we were 100 points off of it. If McTominay had done something, I think we'd have got there. But Duran got a goal for Colombia. I think actually I probably set the target too high as well, thinking for that one. Højbjerg got an assist. Actually, I probably should have put Højbjerg there, and I would have. Yeah, it was a poor selection. And if I'd have put Muric there, we would have done a lot better. But foresight is great, isn't it? Until there's a saying about foresight, but anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, a mix of these two teams would have got a really good score, but we just poor selection. But where we did do well is we got a box from the warm-up. We're in the top 5%. We chose Messi, who for Argentina got an absolute, he got 3 goals and 2 assists. He was on fire. Cesina got an assist, got 78, and I captained him. I'm really annoyed I didn't captain Messi. It was kind of the obvious thing to do, and I don't know why I didn't do it. We used Højbjerg on this team as well, but just not the card we owned. So he got an assist and got a 93. Gvardiol was a bit of a disappointing pick. I thought he was going to do better, but because of how many Croatia conceded, they conceded 3. It just wasn't a good pick. We could have got a better defender for sure. Probably a winger that would have got like an assist or something. And then Oh Seung-hoon did all right. Didn't do too badly. So I'm not crazy upset about that one. But yeah, we got a box for that. I don't know what tier it was. Just a limited standard. So not anything too crazy, but not too shabby. And then we'll look at the rest for next week, but we'll just have a quick look at rivals. We were in Division 2 for the grand total of 1 week, and then we just lost so many. At the moment, we're just above relegation from Tier 3, and we've had a poor run, but hopefully today, with the Barca Sevilla game, Liverpool Chelsea, and I've gone in for the Hercules Ajax game as well. We might be able to just move up a little bit. I don't think I'm going to get a box this week from rivals, and I'm fine with that. It's just we kind of level out into normal football, and with that, let's talk about what's going to happen next week. Okay, so next week we have a current game week which is happening this weekend, but it doesn't end until I think it's Monday or Tuesday. But we've done really well so far. I'm hoping that we can keep that going today and tomorrow with the games left. Tielemans got 133, captain. We've been promoted because Flecken had a good game as well, got an 80. So that team's been promoted, 51st, get a 1-star box. The Ipswich team, we did not. Greaves didn't play. I don't know if he's injured or something, but that's a bit annoying. And Ipswich just didn't play well against Everton. That was a game which I had a feeling we could win, and then just absolutely threw it away. So very disappointed because I'm an Ipswich fan, but we at least top 45% got a star. We're safe. This team might do quite well. I brought in Kelleher because I think the Liverpool keeper's injured, so he should be playing. We've got Kyle Walker and Chris Wood to play in the next today and tomorrow. But Welbeck got a goal. He's been on fire recently. Danny Welbeck, all of a sudden, just has decided I'm going to start scoring. So I think this team might do a little bit more. Hopefully, Chris Wood's been scoring a lot as well. So keep an eye on that. Yeah. So overall, we're doing quite well. Like Wan-Bissaka, 131. You can see we're getting some high scores this week, or this weekend even, because of that international stopping. We actually have cards of people who play. So overall, I'm hoping we're going to get, and also we've got 2 more people to play. Oh no, God, did not play. I didn't realise that. Well, I chose the wrong player for my limited card that you have to play in this one. But overall, we could get 85 from Yamal, but I think that reward score goes up when everyone else is playing as well. So we won't get anything from that one anymore. And then for the midweek stuff, it's European competitions, and we've managed to put together 9 teams, which, isn't too shabby. We've got European in season, we've got Europa League and Conference League in seasons. We've got a Europa and Conference out of season, like Classic. We've got an All-Star, which I'm not sure. They will all play, I think, but I'm not sure we'll get a very high score for them. And then we've got a European Champions League Classic as well. We managed to get 1 contenders team. Like, not a lot of my cards for contenders are playing, and 1 under 23s team as well. With a goalkeeper I know isn't going to play, so not holding my breath there for a great score either. But the Europe best of Europe is the replacement for that warm-up one. So you can now pick players who are playing in the European competitions where you don't have their card. So again, a nice way of Sorare to get people involved in the in the pro leagues sort of stuff. So I went for Martinez, Tielemans and Digne, I think it is, for Aston Villa. And then we've got Gregores and Haaland, 2 people who just can't stop scoring at the moment. So Haaland's had a bit of a dip, but I'm hoping they're both, because who are they're playing Sparta? Is that Prague? No, it's not Prague. Sparta someone. Sparta Praha, and Sporting are playing Sturm Graz. So I think they're 2 games which both of them will be licking their lips for a lot of goals, sort of thing. So yeah, overall, next week I'm hoping is going to be a lot better. But we're going to jump on next to the player to watch. Okay, so I wanted to go for a little bit something. I've gone for a lot of Premier League players recently for the player to watch, and I wanted to go for something a little bit different. And I think probably the timing for this one isn't great, because I think the Japanese leagues finish in November or December. So not one for now, but maybe one to keep an eye on for next season, maybe, because I think they start in February. If anyone knows the Japanese leagues, let me know. But I think but we've gone for Marco Tulio, a Brazilian forward who's only 26 and has finished the season strong, or finishing the season strong, should I say. In his last 10 games, he's got 5 assists and 3 goals, which is not bad at all, right? He plays for Kyoto Sanga and in the J1 league, and from what I know, they're fairly decent in the league. They're 14th. Okay, I thought they were higher, so I'm surprised that they're that low. Does that mean that they're in for relegation, actually? Oh, I should have done more research on that one, shouldn't I? But even if they do, he'll move on somewhere and get like a pretty decent team looking at him, I think, because he's young and he's scoring goals, and his cards are £1.24, so really cheap, even for his rare, 15 quid. So he's super cheap to get, and gets consistently high scores. I mean, he did have a what looks like some injury time or just being dropped, but he's definitely come back stronger from it. And I think that he's a player to keep an eye on. I'm not saying he's a definite, but I think he's a player to watch, which is what this whole segment's about. So let me know if you think there's any other players to watch, especially I try and watch what I can with the Japanese league, but because of the time zone difference and that, it's a bit difficult. But I do enjoy it. So if there's any players that you think, hey, actually, this player's like an absolute baller, great player to watch in the J League. The K League is quite fun as well. It's got like Lingard and that in, so it's definitely brought a few more eyes to it. But yeah, let us know in the comments if there's any other players in the J League or the K League that you think they're looking good for next season or the end of this season. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But he's the one which I spotted and thought, you know what, he's doing pretty well at the moment. He's in form. He's at the age where a striker starts to find their form as well. So he might be one who's, for the next couple of years, just start smashing in the goals. And with that, we're now going to move on to What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
All right, so this week it's a little bit more of a small number, should I say, of boxes because of how badly I did in the old international break. But we've got 6 rival boxes and we've got 1 limited box, so we'll have to see what it produces. Hopefully something, probably just tickets and but if we get enough essence, we need 9 more essence from these boxes. And I don't know if I'm just making it up. It's very slow at times. I don't know if I'm just making it up, but it seems like we're getting more drops for essence recently. I wonder if there's been an improved drop rate, because we do seem to be getting more essence, especially in the rival boxes. So I'll never complain about that, because I do love making my own cards with the essence. We got some arena tickets, which are handy, to be fair, because they help you get the rival boxes, so I don't mind that either. Some more essence, 2. So yeah, we only need 6 more to get a limited. It'd be really annoying if we get like 19 essence and we're just shy. 5 more, and we've got 1 more box open here and then 1 limited box. I don't think we're gonna do it this week, but maybe next week we'll be able to do a card through the essence conversion. So we got 2 more tickets, and we're going to move on to our 1 limited box. So this could be, I mean, you can click on here to see what it could be. Let's see what it says. It's 100% going to just be essence. Well, that ruins it, doesn't it? So we got 1 essence for that box, and that leaves us with 16. Nothing really from the boxes, which this week, very disappointing. But we got 2 cards last week, so it's kind of evened it out, hasn't it? So we're 4 away from being able to get a T5 essence card. But I have a feeling we get a load of boxes coming in from hopefully this weekend's score, let alone the rival stuff I do through the week, and the the pro in midweek European stuff. So I'm hopeful that next week will be a little bit better with the old opening boxes, because this one was a bit of a dud. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you're thinking with Sorare in the comments. If there's any games you're looking forward to that are coming up, any players you think, hey, they're looking good, any competitions. I will also say starting soon is the NBA, and look at that, I haven't even done it, so I'm not going to go through all that now, but it's something that if you're into football, fantasy football, and you kind of like basketball, or you really like basketball, might be worth checking out the NBA stuff. I like basketball, but again, because of the time difference, I find it really hard to keep up. My team's the Toronto Raptors. Yeah, mainly because I like raptors and dinosaurs and stuff. But I'm trying this year. I'm going to try and follow them and actually learn more about them as a team, rather than just because I like their name. But yeah, I'll let me know if you want to see some stuff about the NBA, because I'll be playing it a little bit as well. I might be buying a few limited cards so I can play like one or two of the pro competitions. And yeah, just remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you.